Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Saberbrick Studios here, back for another video here today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that red subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Today, we have the classic 2011 Hoth Echo Base Lego Star Wars set review, set number 7879. This was originally a Toys R Us exclusive in the United States. I'm not sure what it was in Europe and other continents, but this set originally cost $90 at its release, and obviously it was an exclusive set, so this was a pretty hard set to get. Very awesome play set. Included 9 minifigures if you want to include this mold figure there. And you know, you can debate about the droid, but what an awesome Lego set, guys. Obviously it came with 2 instruction manuals. Really awesome with the Captain Rex. This was in the middle of the Clone Wars, right when it was really popular, so that's very cool instruction manuals here, guys. So let's get into this review. So to start off, we can see obviously we have a very nice selection of minifigures. Both of these guys, these snowtroopers, are the exact same here. Very cool minifigures, obviously. Not much going on in the back. Obviously this top covers him, and both of these guys, interestingly enough, have those black faces, which is pretty unique. That was a thing that they kind of did with the clone troopers back then, because obviously these had the cutouts in the helmets. If I can try to show that to you guys. The clone helmets also had that, so that was very interesting. And then we get a really cool medical droid, actually a very rare figure. I am missing one of the right arms, so we can actually hold something. I can't find it. Then you get the classic Chewbacca. These guys are very popular in a lot of sets, and you get a very rare and unique red protocol droid. Pretty awesome. I'm not exactly sure, like, if that's in the movie scenes from The Empire Strikes Back, not sure. Then you get the famous popsicle lips, Princess Leia here, guys. What an awesome figure. Really cool back printing. Our hair piece is amazing. This figure is still very popular, and it's actually not incredibly rare, but it is a little bit harder to find. Then you get the even harder to find Luke, kind of in like the medical chamber. He's meant to go in there. We'll get to that in a second when we take the base apart. But yeah, really cool figure, guys. One of the only times in Star Wars where we get someone like in medical format, and he looks really accurate to the movie. I feel like that's really great. Obviously, he's got like a cut from the Wampa Cave, I believe. And then here we have a really cool Han Solo. You can add a hairpiece to him, but this is the Han Solo that you get from this set. Really love this guy. There's no back printing on him. But yeah, it's a very cool figure. I really do like the figure selection. Then obviously you get the Tauntaun, which is amazing. I love this Tauntaun. I have several, but this was one of the first ones I ever got. And yeah, it's really good. You're meant to put Han Solo on top of there. I'm pretty sure you guys all know how to put a figure. Those are very expensive and hard to find nowadays. And then you also kind of get like a dueling thing for these 2 stormtroopers that kind of come with it. You can place a stormtrooper on this bike very easily, and that creates a very kind of nice, like they're coming after the Echo Hoth base. And obviously you get this little turret gun. I really love this build. This gray piece kind of does throw it off in the front here, but that's how they designed it. And I really like the use of like the whip piece that they usually use for like horses and carriages sets. So that is a really unique way to use that. Anyways, guys, enough of the minifigures. Let's get to the sets. Let me settle these guys aside, and let's get into this. So one thing you may notice is that there's no actual like Hoth troopers and generals and pilots to actually defend the base. That's because at the same time that this set was released, they released an attack on Hoth base, and there was a whole little battle pack thing. Not really a battle pack, but it came with a bunch of Hoth troopers and a general, and a couple of stormtroopers as well. So that set was kind of out when this came out. I wish Lego would do that more now, but they don't. So let's get to the exterior of the base. Like I said, guys, here's a turret at the front that you can man. Really cool design. I love this turret. Very basic, easy to grasp for a guy to come up here. Let's say if Chewbacca wanted to arm this with his crossbow, that would be what it looked like. Then obviously here we have 2 turrets at the top, which is pretty cool. I really like these turret designs. Again, these are more play features. You can obviously launch these with ease. I won't do it for you guys, but here's the Wampa kind of kennel or cage, if you will, that he's supposed to go in. From the exterior, you can simply open this up and pull this kind of down, and your Wampa, or not Wampa, your Tauntaun can fit right into there. Really cool. He doesn't really fit in that space that he has, so you kind of have to like tilt him this way. His tail may be poking at the other end there, but it works, and I really like this play feature as a kid. I kind of imagined that it was like a little hangar bay area too. Again, I really like the detail on the side of this. These kind of, don't know what they're called, but whatever they are, that's really cool. Love all the light details on this, whatnot. The side looks great. Each of these back sides also have these kind of two signs here. I'm not sure what they mean. I don't really speak fluent Star Wars language, if that's even a thing. But yeah, they're both cool. Two of them are there. There's still some stickers to the set. Depending on the outside, we kind of get two older rock pieces, very classic, like Lego castle almost like pieces, which are really, really cool. I really love the detail and love they put into this. Added a little bit more snow details here with all these white pieces. Very, very cool. And coming around the outside and this side, we kind of get two open areas here where you can kind of imagine, you know, you can pretend stormtroopers are coming out here. You can have a speeder bike about to enter the base, or you could have troopers right there. Lots of things you can pretend with. There's also this kind of satellite here. Satellite dish, communications tower, whatever you want. I played with this a lot as a kid, pretended and make believe with this a lot. Really, really cool feature. Obviously then you get kind of two crates that you can kind of move off of there and on, kind of storage crates. I really like that detail. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it works out in my opinion. So, cool thing about this Lego set is that the base comes apart very, very nicely. So let me just set this camera down here, you guys. I'm going to tilt this base back around here, and we're going to get opening this. So this kind of opens with these two hinge pieces that they have down there. Really nice little play feature. And you get to open this up, and it's a pretty large play set. It really is a cool set. This is one way you can display it. You can display it kind of half. You can display it all on one side. I really like that because when you do it this way, you kind of can connect the two hanger bays there and kind of create like an inside base bar. You could do one or the other. It's really, really cool. I'll display it like this just because that's how it was meant to be. And you look at the inside and it's pretty full, guys. It's a really, really decked out interior. Lego went over the top, designed a lot of things for this. I believe this is meant to be like a heater. Not exactly sure, but it is a really cool play feature. You can imagine maybe Princess Leia in this set using that with her popsicle. What a meme. But then obviously you can have guys man these turrets up here. Let's say if the stormtroopers somehow overtook this, they could man a guy there. Or if you bought the other set, you could have Hoth troopers up there. Either a really cool play feature. Obviously, this is just a lot of play space here. A lot of space to put minifigures. You could probably fit about like 10 or 15 if you really wanted to on that one area. Very cool. Kind of a waste of space back here. They didn't efficiently use that space, but it's okay if you ever want to modify it. Then this area is kind of transitioning to like the Wampa kennel, if you will. They built a really cool like cage thing here. I really like that. I like the detail that they put into that. Obviously, another theme that you'll see throughout this is using the old kind of like Star Wars blaster there to kind of create like a pillar look. And I think that's really cool. They really use those pieces really well. Obviously, they also have like lights up here. I really like that detail. They have a couple on this side. We'll get to that when we do. But yeah, I really like that. And obviously, these open areas are really nice to display things. And again, a lot of tiles, a lot of studs that you can place a figure on. Obviously, the Wampa, it's kind of awkward to fit them in there. If I were you, I would recommend taking out some of these tile pieces here and moving this further so that the Wampa can fit in there. But that is how the set came. Not sure, but that's how it came. So if we move this Wampa out of the way, we're going to get a play feature that they put on both sides here. If you remove this from here, these icicles will kind of fall down like they do in the movie. We see that a lot throughout the movie. I'll just get these out of the way because they're kind of a pain to put back on because you have to kind of like get it perfect, and they do fall on both sides. So I really like that play feature. It's kind of a pain in a way because then trying to like get these re-lined up with the thing that holds them in there is kind of a pain, but you know, it's okay. Inside is pretty cool here. Also, you get the same outside kind of experience from the crates. Satellite on the outside and inside is the exact same. And then we get to, I think, is the coolest part of this entire base, which is this kind of interior area. Really, really cool area. They got like a whole medical chamber on one side, and then they obviously have this kind of gun rack here. Very, very cool. You can imagine several figures being on there. You could have Han Solo at this control console. Really cool. You can kind of move this around if you really wanted to. It doesn't have to stay on those studs, but it can. There's a lot of stud space here too, guys. There's a lot of space behind there that you can kind of use. Again, it's kind of a waste of space sometimes, but if you really wanted to rearrange it, you could. It's not really that hard. The Hoth chamber thing here is really cool that you can place Luke in. Suffering from frostbite and other winter injuries. Place them really nicely in there, and you can just put them right into there, and it looks exactly like the movie. Really cool, really easy to get them out. Also, they have some nice sticker usage on this. It's actually the exact same sticker usage on that, which I really like that. I like the extra detail that they added into that. Again, very, very cool. Then obviously here they have like a kind of bed that you can imagine Luke laying on after, with a famous scene where Leia kisses Luke, and Hans gets a little feisty with that. And obviously you'd probably have your medical droid in here caring for his patient, which is really cool. So let's move into the commander bay, if you want to say, or like the control bay. You have a really nice gun rack that can open up to the outside too. I remember playing with that feature a lot as a kid. You could have a figure like out here grabbing a gun, and from the exterior, looks pretty cool. Again, a pull-out gun. It's just a really nice play feature for kids. I remember I really enjoyed that when I was younger. Really easy to grab. You can just grab those kind of panel pieces there. Really cool play feature. It's not a lot, but it works. Then we get some really nice sticker details on this kind of, don't know what it's called, some sort of control panel, console, whatnot. It's in the movie a lot. You can kind of move this out if you want. You could unplug it from the wall there. They also do continue that light theme that they have over there on the Wampa Cave. Really cool feature that they have going on there. They even have some on that railing thing. I'll get to that in a second. But then we get kind of really cool space as well. Inside the rocks, we kind of have two more control panels with really, really cool custom stickers. One with the generator, the shield generator for the Hoth base. The other one with the AT walkers. Really, really cool. I love the sticker details too on the planet. Lego really did a really nice job on that. Obviously, they also do try to create some light effects with those kind of clear studs up there. And now we get to the final part of the base, which is kind of this really cool, not really sure what it's called, but it's kind of like a hanger thing where you can imagine, like if you ever got another set, you could have a Y-wing here, and it could kind of be like a base. You can kind of lift this up, raise it if you want, like so. I'd recommend putting pressure down on the set when you do it, and when you get it to its full extent, it's like that. Again, a really cool play feature for kids to kind of mess around with. You can put a cargo crate on this, like so. Let me just get this attached for you guys, like that, and you could kind of easily move that around. Really, really cool play feature. You can even put a droid up there. You can also put a couple minifigures up here. You can pretend that they're loading up a ship or sniping from the base. Really cool play feature. Again, I really do like the attention to detail on this, and it's actually removable from this. It's very easy to remove. Just like that. Comes off like that, and it can kind of be a separate thing in the base too. You can have it like this, and you can imagine like having a snow speeder here. I don't have one that I can just grab really easily right now, but yeah, if you got the other set, it came with the snow speeder, so that was really cool. Anyways, then we can see the top part of here, and there's a lot of other details you can kind of see. A lot of other like snow pieces, cool little snow mound builds on the sides. They also kind of do that. Again, really, really cool. I love what Lego did with this. You can easily place that back on if you want. But yeah, guys, that is the Echo Hoth base. Really, really, really awesome Lego Star Wars set from 2011. Classic set. One of my favorites of all time. Remember, I absolutely loved this set as a kid. And I would really recommend you guys pick it up if you can. Very hard to find in new condition. But if you do find it, I would highly recommend buying it at the right price. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this classic review of the 2011 Lego Star Wars Echo Hoth base, number 7879. And I will see you guys on the next one.